Yeah, we definitely have to catch up for a pot before the Ashes, bro. It's going to be good Ashes. And
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is England's chance. This is it. This is the one they can finally win in Australia.
Not just that. I don't understand what the Australians are doing by putting out green tops when nobody can make runs on in their side anyway. That's the
But
problem.
that's why. That was my theory about our shit pitches as well. Just take batting out of the equation and take your strength.
Thankfully, we are
Look,
not doing
they
that
will they
anymore.
will they will always believe that a three-man lineup of Stark, Hazelwood, and Boland
Or
with
Cummins
Nathan
from
Lyon,
second test onwards.
and perhaps Bo Webster and maybe
Hmm.
even Cameron Green is superior to whatever England will put out. Because apart from Archer, and Archer, I don't know if he's meant for Aussie pitches.
But the speed,
Apart,
but the speed, but the
yeah,
speed
yeah,
is there.
sure. Apart from Archer, what are we looking at? Gus Atkinson?
Wood, Wood is there. Wood is still
Yeah,
lethal.
but Wood is not going to play five, right?
Yeah. Neither is
And they
Archer.
will never
Neither is
play. They
Archer.
will never play both Archer and Wood together,
No, they will. Perth is a green top.
bro. Where are they going to get the overs from? These guys bowl two short spells. Where are they going to get overs from if they play both?
Atkinson,
Then they need
Stokes.
then they need to drop the spinner, play a fourth seamer, and then their batting lineup goes for a toss.
But their spinner is Shoaib Bashir. You're really trusting him to do something in Australia? Nothing. You're
No,
doing nothing.
absolutely not. I didn't trust it. I just again what I said about Liam Dawson, I will say about Shoaib Bashir. Too
Bashir.
arrogant as an Indian spin fan to mention Shoaib Bashir.
Yeah.
Okay, and the Aussies can play spin. They've always historically been able to play at least not on square turners, but on reasonable turners. Because they produce enough spinners of their own. All throughout their history,
Yeah.
they produce enough spinners. Fucking
Yeah.
Australia, bro. They have produced every kind of cricketer. You just fucking, I'm in awe of their history, bro. They produced everything. They've had great leg spinners before one. They've had great off spinners. They've had great left arm bowlers. They've had
They
great
have,
right arm bowlers. They've had great all rounders. They've had the greatest ever batsmen. They've had attacking batsmen. They've had defensive batsmen. I mean, they've got fucking everything covered in their history, man. And by the
they
way, they
even
have
got
it in
boring
every era.
batsmen.
They
They
have
have
it in
even
every
got
fucking era.
they are even have the greatest boring batsman of all time.
That's what I'm saying. So, but the point is, it's not as if one peak era and that's it. Every fucking era, they
Border.
have a complete squad.
Yeah. Border. For those who are thinking about who it is, it's Border. Just go and watch his batting. It's unwatchable. He's the most inelegant left-hander ever put on earth by gods.
11 and a
I would.
half thousand test runs would disagree with you, man.
I'm
The
saying
one of
inelegant. I'm not
he is
saying ineffective.
to me Border is, bro. I just hope that history does a better job with Alan Border. Alan Border is one of the great men of cricket. Okay,
No, his autobiography revealed some darker stuff. He
okay.
has
I don't know
issues.
about the darker stuff. I'm talking about.
No, racism and stuff. Racism and
I'm
stuff was
talking
there.
about being a team that a nation that for a 7 8 year period was a very weak team. He
Yeah,
built the foundations of that 30-year dominance that we're seeing in Australia. He built
yeah,
the foundations of it.
yeah. True, true. Absolutely true. He has Alzheimer's now, sadly. He's no longer, with us in that sense.
Oh, that's very sad. Very, very sad.
Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. He's declining quickly.
That's
He's
very
not been
sad.
seen in public for a while.
One of the great cricketing gods. I'm telling you, that guy, his career across the board. Oof. Alan Border's contribution to Australian cricket is up there with absolutely anybody. You talk about Waugh and Ponting as great captains, brother. They're not a patch on Border. Border played with far fewer resources and he fucking went and won a World Cup in Asia. Okay.
Yeah,
When they were nowhere near good enough to win in Asia. He has
yeah.
gone and got a tied test match in Chennai. It's a
He
heck of a
won a
player.
series in England in '89 when they had
Yep.
no great fast bowlers.
With when that's the start of the reversal of the Ashes, right? 89 they win and then they don't lose till 2011 or 13, whatever
Five,
it was.
five, 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 five.
Yeah, so five is in England, but not, and then at home in 11 or whatever it was. But yeah,
Yeah,
16 years in
2000.
a row, they just kept killing England.
Yes. No, but Border, Alan, whenever I look at him, I just think of, okay, this guy is like the maniacal guy. He's a calculating guy, but he's maniacal. And just go watch his innings. They're unwatchable, but they're very effective. Also, he has more patience than every batter in both all of the test match lineups in the world today. I'm not kidding. He had more
You know,
patience than all of them combined.
a lot of articles are written about Steve Waugh's mental toughness, and not enough is written about Bordeaux's mental toughness. Bordeaux has innings after innings after innings where he is standing alone amid ruins, total ruins. Saved test matches out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, he has saved test
He has
matches.
at least 5 or 6 hundreds where I noticed his strike rate. Like the man was a monk at the crease. 100 of
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
350,
yeah.
100 of
Not going to
400
take a
plus.
risk. Not going to take a risk. Not at all. Because
Like
everything
you
wrote on
can't,
him.
like I've watched his innings. Don't get me wrong, very effective, but you can't
Bro,
watch it.
this is exactly what I feel about Steve Smith. I can't fucking watch Steve
Exactly,
Smith.
exactly, exactly. But I rate Border higher than Smith. I generally do because he had to face
In
West
terms
Indian
of an
pace.
overall cricketer, yes. Not in terms of a
Overall
batsman.
cricket, overall batter, Smith clears. That is true. Smith clears.
Right? But overall cricketer, yeah. I still rate Alan Border as top three greatest Australian cricketers ever. He's that
Bradman
important.
Border, Bradman Border, and
One.
one. Okay, I would say Bradman Border and Magra.
Look, McGrath is effect on matches. I get that. Okay. I'm talking about guys who completely captivate Australian cricket and dominate it with their personality as well.
Hmm.
Border built that house, man. He built that house after it was in shambles. Bradman built that house when it was in trouble, especially after the World War Two,
Hmm.
right? And Vaughan is the most charismatic cricketer to have ever played the sport. No fucking debate on that one. You talk
I
about
still
this generation likes to talk about the word aura, right? There is no aura like Shane Warne aura.
Viv Richards. Richards comes close.
Bro, I know. Yes, great answer, great example, but Warne was Warne. Fucking Warne was. Yeah, that slow run up. Like the whole thing was theater. So you would watch, you just wanted to watch every single ball coming out of Warne's hands because A, it's going to do crazy shit once it pitches. But the whole thing was theater. The whole build up was theater. So much drama. And the bastard looked like, you know what we would call in India would say, "Ye halwai ki tarah lagta hai." He looked like a fucking middle-aged, shopkeeper somewhere or the other. But fuck,
He looked a bit like
pure
Lalu
Hollywood,
Prasad Yadav. He looked a bit
pure
like Lalu
Hollywood,
Prasad.
bro. Pure. The guy dated Liz Hurley, man. I mean, come on, Warney was Warney.
Yeah,
Fucking 2005 Ashes. Just before it gets caught in a threesome, right? His
yeah,
marriage is falling apart. Right? He's smoking away like hell. They were talking about how in practices he was smoking away like hell because he was so stressed. 40 wickets
yeah,
and his best ever run scoring series. What a guy,
yeah.
dude.
Also, the theater of the Andrew Strauss ball. You should, again, the Andrew
Oh my
Strauss ball.
God. See, that theater, he has done that 10 times in his career. That's the one I'm talking about. It's just something different. Bro,
Bazid
my
Khan
favorite
disputed.
one with him is he was recently telling the story about Daryl Cullinan. Daryl Cullinan, famously before the 97 or 98 South Africa series, he had been visiting a shrink, right? He comes out of bat. First thing he says to him is, "Motherfucker, I'm sending you back to your shrink. Wait, I'm sending you back to that couch right now. First ball, bold. Done. That's it. That's the end of that. And Daryl Cullinan, man, outside of the Vaughan problem, fantastic batsman. If I'm not mistaken, might be the first South African double centurion in Test cricket.
Is it him or Kirsten? No, no, it won't be the
It's
first South
either him.
African because
No,
no,
Kirsten.
no. You
Kirsten
mean
was
after readmission? After
after
readmission, you mean?
readmission. Yeah, yeah, bro, and a majestic player of fast bowling. Like I'm not an ordinarily good player, like an outstanding player of fast bowling.
He averaged 44, which is pretty good actually. Yeah, I'm not sure. When is his first double? No, I don't think. No, no, it's definitely not him. His first double hundred, he has only one double hundred and it came in 99, 2000. It's not him.
Yeah.
Kirsten
So
had
who
doubles
scored it
before
before
that.
that? Maybe Kirsten. Maybe Gary Kirsten. But I don't
Kirsten
think
has
so.
one. Kirsten has one before.
I don't know about before. Okay, but I know Kirsten was held the record for the highest score by a South African for the longest time till Amla came and hit his triple hundreds.
No, actually, it was both. Kirsten hit 275 and
That's what I'm talking about.
Daryl Cullinan equaled it, actually. Equaled it. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
but when is Kirsten's 275? 96?
Same year, 99.
Ah,
Not
so
sure.
I'm telling you, take a look. My memory is generally good with these kind of stats. Cullinan might be just before.
Might be just before. Possible. Yeah. Possible. Possible. Especially because I think Kirsten did it in the last test of the year, Boxing Day. Yeah.
Ah, so
Then
then
probably,
definitely before, yeah. Then definitely
yeah,
before.
definitely before. Yeah. But that's interesting. That actually, you know what? Kalinin made 275, but nobody talks about his 275. Nobody talks about Kalinan's 275 or Kirsten's 275
So
these
this is
days.
this is the way images and reputations go, right? The only thing they talk about is his problems with Won.
One more thing. Uh, Kirsten's record of 275 and Kalinan's record of 275 was not broken by Amla. It was broken by Graham Smith, who made 277 4 years later. That
Yes,
was,
yes, yes,
yeah,
yes,
we made a
yes.
mistake. We made a mistake there.
Yeah, yeah. No, no.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the highest score eventually is Amla's, right?
Now it's Vian Mulder's
No,
367,
no.
and he had
Now, of
like
course, it
18
is. But then for a long time, it was Amla. Amla was the
Yeah.
first triple centurion for them.
Yes, which is ironic considering they've had such a long history. They hadn't produced even one.
Bro, we hadn't produced one till Sehwag, yeah.
Yeah, exactly my point. Like, and
Triple
if you
hundreds are not easy, man.
for England, they were for a time they got like 6 or 7 of them in a go. Like it's
Yeah, yeah.
insane.
But
As
that is the great golden era of batting, right? I mean, there's a little bit of this that goes around. I mean, there were some crazy test matches, yes, when there were sticky pitches and so on and so forth. But generally, batting was very easy in that Bradman era.
so yeah, I mean, you get 1930, 33, 38, three triple hundreds. Sandham, Hammond, and Hutton. Hammond and Hutton are obvious ones. Just show you. So yeah,
Yeah,
Sandham.
another player who, in my opinion, does not get enough credit. Uh, Len Hutton should be recognized in any all-time 11 as the as the opening batsman.
Yeah, 57 almost. 57 average. Over 79 tests. Yeah.
Only problem with those guys is that almost all their test matches will be against like three teams or something, three or four
Yeah.
teams at most.
No, I would actually argue that Hutton doesn't deserve to be in his own country's 11 as opener because there are two men from his own country or above him,
Who?
Hobbs and Sutcliffe.
No, not above Hutton. Not neither is above Hutton in my eyes.
No,
And
they
by the
have
way,
better averages. Hobbs started in a tougher era.
first guy for them will
Hobbs,
be Alistair Cook.
no, look, Jack Hobbs, average 57, right? Similar era, actually tougher era because he was batting in the tougher dead ball era before Bradman also. He started in 1908, ended in
Okay, Hobbs I'll
1939.
give you, not Sutcliffe.
No, let's just check when he started. Okay, he started in 24, golden era, but okay, you can't argue with this average. 61.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get that, but Hutton played longer, played more bowlers.
Yeah, 61 and Hobbs is 57. I would personally put Hobbs and Sutcliffe in any all-time England 11. There's no question about that.
What
I
about
would put
Alistair
Hutton
Cook?
at 3. Hutton at 3. No, Cook, I don't know. Like, look, he average. The thing is, he's a great batter. I get that, but you can't argue with 57, 58, and 60 as averages.
Uh, Fewer bowlers, fewer venues, fewer conditions to face,
But it's a
but
12-run
uncovered
gap.
pitches. But
12-run
uncovered
gap.
pitches, yeah,
Exactly.
uncovered pitches. Big
No
difference.
bouncer limit. No bouncer limit.
No
No
bouncer
bouncer
limit,
limit.
uncovered pitches, what padding, like the pads were bloody useless. Those gloves though were totally useless.
No helmet. No
No
helmet.
helmet.
I think I'll give it to
It
Hobbs
is
and
a
Sutcliffe
statistical fact that batsmen used to get hit on the head a lot lesser in the pre-helmet era.
because they knew how to play the bouncer and they were ready
Well,
for it
knew
as
how
well.
to play the bouncer, and also that's the one thing you went out to secure yourself on, right? Like you will avoid
Yeah,
hitting you will duck a lot more, you'll weave a lot more, and you'll be able to play the pull shot when you need to, hook shot when you need to.
exactly. No, when I look at these numbers, right? When I look at Sutcliffe, when I look at Hobbs, when I look at Hutton, then I look at modern England batsmen. I think okay, Okay, Hammond is up there. Hammond is definitely up there. 58. Okay, Hammond. How are you going to argue with Hammond?
Yeah, the Wally Hammond is fuck. What a player. Wally Hammond is also has some match winning spells.
Yeah. I don't even know how you even average that high, like over a cricketing career on uncovered pitches. Like this guy averaged 58. Of course, Bradman is God. We can't even consider Bradman in the same conversation here, but this is just
Bradman must
insane.
have been nuts, man. I mean, these are
No,
fucking geniuses, right? They're averaging 58, 60, 61. Motherfucker was 99.94, yeah. He was
100. Just
100
say 100.
till that last inning.
He is 100 only. Let's just say 100 and be done with it. It's
Fuck off,
100.
dude. What nutty fucking ability that must have been.
I think he was an alien. I genuinely believe he was not human. It's
Yeah,
too much of a
there
statistical.
can never be eye hand coordination to match his. Yeah.
No. And recently there was this records. Which record can be broken in cricket? Anant Narayana had put up an article. Bradman's record, he said, will be one that will stand for 1,000 years.
No, no,
He said it
for
confidently.
perpetuity. Yeah, you can't break 99.94. It's not possible. It's not possible.
I genuinely ask myself the question, how was such a man even born on this earth? Like literally, how did he even exist?
Let's not get mythological about all of this, but fuck, it is nuts. That's an incredible rate. 100 average.
Smith at his greatest period in 4 years averaged 72 for 4 years. And that was considered Bradman-esque. That should tell you how good Bradman was.
But the truth is, we use the word Bradmanesque, but nobody is Bradmanesque. Nobody comes close. Like nobody comes
Nobody
close.
comes close. Like every time I look at this and I
I've
think to
seen
myself,
I've seen Tendulkar with averages of close to 59 for long periods. Dravid at
yeah,
59 for long periods. Okay, that was stunning. It was incredible. They were above Hammond and so on and so forth. And people were like, "Fuck, this is truly stunning" because of the range of cricket they have to play. But 99, 99.
forget the 99. Look at that first class record. You think it's an anomaly of 52 tests? Think again. 234 first class games, he averages 95.
Bhai,
How do you
forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Just forget it. I mean, it's just too much.
No, no. Like every cricketing book ever written, and Kimber wrote one recently. I have been meaning to get it some point. I'll read it at some point. But he has written this book. Everyone knows who the number one batsman is. Even he said, "You all know who the number one batsman is." I'm not going to talk about that. Everyone else is a mystery, but the number one is known. This is the man. How do you even argue with this? You
You
don't.
don't. You don't. That's as simple as that. You don't argue with it. You don't argue with it because the guy's a genius. This is true genius.
The greatest legacy of Bradman. Even cricketing TikTokers and Instagrammers know this guy is the greatest. They don't argue with this guy. Like
Oh,
even they are like, we can't argue with this statistic. Imagine how good your legacy has to be if TikTokers and Instagrammers are like, yeah, this guy is number one. There's no stopping this guy. Even they are like, yeah, we bow down. We have not. They're not like saying we haven't seen him, so he's not the greatest. Nope, not happening. This guy is the greatest. What a man. Anyway, anything else we need to discuss? Triple centuries we discussed. Wow, we
okay.
covered a
I
lot.
think that's enough for today. That's
Yeah,
a
two
lot.
and a half hours. You'll have a lot of material to edit as it is. Thank you very much for listening to us. uh, Special thanks to our editor. Our editor is a great uh, editor, and we must say he enhances our videos quite manifoldly, actually. So, thank you so much for listening to us. We'll be back very soon with a podcast on the Ashes, probably next weekend, maybe, and we'll be talking about that as well. The Ashes start on November 21st. We look forward to the India South Africa series as well. And for once, I actually want to see South Africa doing well against India. Not once, actually. I like to say South Africa doing well regardless of who it is against. They're just that likable. Come on. So we wish the best of luck. Great women's cricket win, by the way. And we'll see you on the next podcast.